Set, and he's covering the 800-pound gorilla in the fucking room, the elephant in the room, right there, right there. You see that, and you see this, right here, right here. Just about all of them are doing this. They're wearing this crap, leaving nothing imagination, and right here, pulling it up, right before these so-called fitness influencers, pulling it up on video, right before they show their ass as they're doing a squat. They don't show any other angle except their ass. The main focus is their ass, their JJs, right there, right up there. I mean, this is I would have to say it's soft porn. It's disgusting. All right, and people had enough of it. They're making videos about it. There's a woman that he's going to show you that's trying to change this pretty much toxic culture in the gym. And they wear this everywhere, let's face it. But I guess the focus is in the gym because they make these videos as if they're fitness influencers. Meanwhile, they never show you how to like train. They never show you them work like in a serious workout. It's always them showing their ass. You can't take them seriously. Showing their abs, showing their hoo-ha's, right? Showing all this. And they basically sexualize is what they are. They're selling sex, not fitness. Just like the title of his video, this is not fitness, it's sex. That's what it is. They're sexualized. And then they got these young girls. He's going to talk about it, 14 years old, 15 years old, thinking that this is the way to be. To show you derriere, to show you this and all this. And then they have the audacity. Of course they do this for clicks, right? Because they're egomaniacs, they're narcissists. They're starving for attention. They can never get enough. And it makes you wonder if they're going to do this in public right in front of you. Are they OnlyFans behind the scenes? He's going to bring that up too. But they are narcissists. Don't kid yourself. And they have no shame. And if they were allowed to dress in G-strings and thongs in the gym, they would. And pasties, little pasties right here, they would do it. They would do it in a nanosecond. Because this is what we're dealing with. These newfangled social media, brain damaged. It's like moral decay out there. It's what it is. This is a sign of moral decay. There's no modesty. Modest is the hottest, but there's no modesty with them. And then they want you to look at them, but once you do, if you're a guy, then they want to film you and call you a creep and try to ruin your reputation in your life online for more clicks. That's how hungry they are and starving for attention. It's like something went wrong in their childhood, and like their mommy didn't love them, daddy didn't love them, or something like that, and they're looking for all this attention, and they're doing it the wrong way, going about it the wrong way. They don't ever show you seriously how to work out and a routine and how to put together a routine and how to the technique and all that. They never show you any of that. And he's going to bring all that up, but I would say it's a form of degeneracy. Like I said, moral decay. And me and a buddy of mine were talking about that tonight as we were doing some cardio at the gym, talking about this very topic. And I brought up Greg Doucette and I showed him part of it or explained part of it to him. And he said, yeah, this is something we've been talking about for a long time, right? A long time. Look at this. Look at this. And you're pulling it right up even more. Wait till he shows you what. He says it's so far up there, you could smell what they had for breakfast. And look, and then when he says that, he shows you something. It's got to stop. This is disgusting. It's got to stop. And if you're married and you're doing this in your 30s, a grown-ass woman, I mean, I expect this from I don't even expect this from a teenager, but if you're going to expect a person not knowing how to act, I would expect it from a teenager more than a grown-ass adult. And shame on you for doing it, number one, and dressing like this. Shame on you all the more if you're married with children doing this. No dignity in you. Can't take you seriously. This is slutty. What else are you going to say? Look at this. Right up there. Right up there. And that can't be good for you. That can't be good for you. Probably will cause you cervical cancer. But listen to what he has to say. Because there was a woman that's trying to counter this toxic type of culture. She's getting bashed by people in the comment section. Meanwhile, she's in the right. She's trying to get more modesty out of people, out of these girls and women, right? And have class, not ass. You could have a nice ass, and show it off in a more dignified manner. Like, say for instance, you put on a pair of regular shorts, but you have a nice butt. And people are going to see it, unless you're wearing like several sizes bigger than what you are. People are going to see it. You can. I'll tell you what's sexy. You could get those sweatpants shorts, sweat shorts. You know, they're like sweatpants on your shorts, right about here. Man, you don't have to show all this. No one wants to see all that. I don't want to see all that. You leave nothing up to the imagination. But if you get a nice pair of sweatpants shorts or something like regular shorts, you can look very good doing that. And it's modest, right? The modest chicks are the hottest. They are. They're few and far between. Because every damn girl thinks they have to dress like this, wear this shit, and more often than not, they should not be wearing this shit. They should be wearing baggy clothes covering that shit up. A lot of you out there have no business putting this stuff on. Actually, all of you have no business putting it on, especially for the gym and all that. And what if you got like, there are people you're parading around like that. What if you got 10-year-olds and 12-year-olds and kids? You're out after the gym, or because they wear this shit all over the place. And there's kids around. Kids are going to see your hoo-ha. That's what they're seeing. I mean, yeah, you're not technically naked, but this is what you're seeing. Look at this. Right there, up there, too, man. Come on, man. Have some class. Stop showing that ass. Class, not ass. All right? But he's going to show you in 12 minutes. This disgusting culture has to stop. Look at this. Look at this. And then they have that, what is that, the Brazilian butt lift, where it's just exaggerated, looking like cartoon ass with skinny ass legs. Get the fuck out of here. It's time to grow up, damn it. Stop being a narcissist. It's narcissist shit. Can't stand a narcissist, egomaniac. Yeah! That's Greg Doucette.
In today's video, the ladies, they're not gonna like me. And I don't care. Enough is enough. Finally, a woman has called the other women out. This isn't fitness, it's flex. And I'm not talking about flex, something that rhymes with it, starts with an S. Don't want to get demonetized. I am the one. And so she calls out the industry, finally. Because trust me, if I did it, another man had done it. Oh, you're a misogynist. Oh, you're a bad person. Oh, why are you doing this? And so a woman does this. And what happens? Does it make a change? Nope. They shit on her. They hate on her. She gets the backlash. And so a woman is calling another woman out, and even the woman gets shit on. Am I surprised? I mean, the chances of a woman taking accountability is perhaps...
You asked for more ways to create, so we made a major update. Sleeve printing.
1 in a million. And yeah, I get it. Not all women are like that. I'm talking about on average. Women, they have a hard time taking accountability. And so this proves it. And so she calls out the industry and gets a load of backlash. And what exactly did she call out? Well, let's see.
I guess I missed this part in my personal training certification. Make sure to show people how to pull up their leggings before working out.
And so, yeah, sometimes women have to pull up their leggings. You know what else sometimes women do? They pick their nose, they wipe their ass, but notice, that's not at the start of the videos. And so sometimes the men, we grab and scratch our balls. Pick our nose, pop zits. We do lots of shit. Sometimes we Greg our Doucettes.
Barbecue bacon burger. Barbecue bacon.
But notice we don't post that at the start of the video. And so she's saying, look, you fed up your fancy camera, and lo and behold, every film is like this. And so you pull up and get the wedgie, you do the deep squat, and you ride it up right there. You essentially pull it up so far that you can smell what you had for breakfast. You could literally taste it. And you can't take accountability that, yep, you know what? I'm doing this because if I show my derriere at the start of the video, I'm going to get more clicks, more likes, and more people are going to buy my programs. The video, it's more likely to go viral if I show my derriere in every single post. Pull up the leggings. Show the crack as much as possible. The scrunch bums, they exist for days. Women can have no ass whatsoever, look like freaking Hank Hill, but because of the special garments that people are wearing, it looks like they have an ass.
Hey you, stop pulling up them damn leggings. You ain't got no ass, woman.
You know what you're doing, yet when she calls you out, no, it's normal for women to pull on their leggings. Yeah, sometimes. But notice how you're able to edit out almost everything, including lifting the dumbbells, putting yourself in position to do the squat, all of the important steps, but you don't edit out pulling up your leggings, and you know why. You want to show the boys, perhaps some ladies too, but mostly the boys, you want to show them your ass. But you don't admit it. And so when this woman calls other women out, you hate on her. You lack accountability.
This is not just a habit that just so happened to be caught on camera. It is done so intentionally. It's the lengths these trainers go through of setting up their camera and tripod, pressing record, then making sure they're all centered in frame, turning around, then picking up their leggings, essentially giving themselves a wedgie or purposefully jiggling their glutes to flex or show off their body.
And trust me, you know you're doing this. Are you going to sit there and say that you're not? No, it's a normal part of working out. Giving yourself a wedgie, yeah, we see it in the gym. And don't even start with the, I'm wearing these clothes for me. It makes me feel comfortable. No, you're wearing it for attention. I don't care if it's attention from men or from women. It's for attention from others. Oh, what's next? You put on your makeup for yourself? If you wanted to be comfortable and do it for you, do you know what you would wear at the gym? What you wear to go to bed at night. You get home from your day, you rub your makeup off, and you sit in loungewear, relaxing in comfy clothes. Jogging pants. I know Mepsigram says, hey, this is amazing. She was wearing jogging pants the other day. Wow, this is great. I'm like, why don't you just go out with that all the time? No, I have to wear this, I have to wear that. Scrunching up her bottoms. The scrunch scrum is so high up. It's to show off, but no one dares to admit it. Why can't you just admit it like me? I have clickbait titles. You know why? Because more people are going to click them. But you can't admit it. Is it because you're a woman? Why can't you admit it? I admit it. I have clickbait titles because I want more people to click on the video. And if I were women, I'm certain I would be hiking my garments up. I'd be showing the derriere, but y'all can't admit it. And so you hate on this woman. 2,700 comments.
And it doesn't stop there. After they're done filming and working out at the gym, they go to edit their educational and inspirational workout video. They purposely clip this moment of pulling up their leggings, sometimes even zoom in, and put it at the beginning of their video as a hook to get you to watch. Sometimes it takes a whole 5 seconds of pulling up leggings before we even get to see a single part of the workout.
Why do you think that is? Do you think that that's educational? Oh, I'm a fitness influencer, and so what I do is I show people my ass. I show them my wedgie, and that takes up 5 seconds out of perhaps a 15-second video. I'm not going to bother showing you how to unrack the weight, how to get into position, how to use proper form, but I'll certainly going to show you my glutes and how beautiful that they really are, while wearing makeup and pretending that you go to the gym like that just for you.
Never ever sue the driver who crashed into you after a car accident. There's a better way to get compensated that's faster, easier, and could get you way more money without spending years in...
Wearing makeup and pretending that you go to the gym like that just for you. It's just for you? I mean, when you go home, it's not as if you take that stuff off, rub your makeup off, but no, I do it for me. I don't buy it. I don't believe you.
What we don't see is them picking up their dumbbells, getting into position, or all of their reps. You know, the unnecessary.
Yeah, like the important stuff. Let's not show that. I just want to show my freaking ass.
Don't make excuses for these girls. These are professional content creators. If they know how to delete a clip of the other unnecessary stuff, they know how to delete a clip of them pulling up their leggings. This is intentionally filmed and edited.
So just admit it. You know it's intentionally filmed and edited. I mean, what are the chances of this? 1 in a million? That every single girl that's doing this is just unintentionally pulling up her shorts to give herself a wedgie, and it magically appears in the video.
At the end of the day, this is inappropriate.
And so she's saying, look, this is inappropriate. Now, here's where I disagree. If somebody wants to show their ass, they can show their ass. It's not like they're editing their photos. Perhaps they're morphing their glutes to make them look bigger than they are, slimming down the waist using Photoshop filters and so on. And so to me, there's not actually anything wrong with this. It's just when you lie or deny that you're actually doing this, why not just admit it? Why lie and deny? Nope, it just was by fluke. I just happened to have to pull my wedgies at that moment, and it just happened to be in every one of my videos. You're absolutely right. It would be like us guys fixing our crotches on camera. Anyone saying it's just a habit, that is such a cope. It's incredibly intentional. If it gets people to watch the video and they learn something from the video, what's the issue? And so she's just saying sex sells. She's saying, I know what you're doing. She's saying it's a shame to be a fitness influencer and have to resort to doing this to get your eyeballs on me. Wouldn't it be amazing if fitness influencers could actually post about fitness instead of posting about their asses and their six packs? If they could actually give and provide quality information, but they can't. And so she's saying this is the problem. People have to do this. There just needs to be a wake-up call exposing what's actually happening in the women's fitness industry. I'll keep making my videos all day long and hope to be a voice of reason and change. She wants it to change. She wants to desexualize the fitness industry. Remember when I made that video saying bikini, it's overtly sexual. They put their hairs back up to their ass, they arch, they walk and face the curtain of the ear, watching the glutes to and fro. It's not sexual at all as they walk in their clear stilettos. And so she's saying it's just like that. It's too sexual. I would prefer if it were less sexual. That is her prerogative. If she wants to make her voice known that she would prefer that fitness influencers did less sexual content and more about training, that's what she wants to do. There's nothing wrong with that. I also believe that if people want to clickbait and pull up their leggings, then they can also do that. It's okay, but you should be allowed to say it without receiving hate. And so what if she had made the opposite video? You know what, girls, you need to show your ass more. You know, I'm gonna make a tutorial on how you get more followers. Step number 1, show your asshole, show your vagina, show your derriere. Show your cervix, bend over more, zoom in more on your ass. If she had a tutorial on how to get more followers, more views, she would say, line up the camera, turn around, and make sure that you jiggle your ass in front of it at the start. It's called a hook. This is how you get other men to watch you. And so do more of that. Would you applaud her? Thanks for the quality information, because it probably would work. A lot of girls probably get more followers, and they could then go on to having an OF account. You know, it pulls them in. Show a lot of the derriere, they're squeezing the glutes, and you have it in the LinkedIn. It's LinkedIn. Click the link and wow, you made lots of money. And so she coaches all these 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old girls, and they see this. And so they can follow in their footsteps. And so, yes, let's keep it going. Let's keep doing it the way it's always been. Sex sells, girls, and the younger you learn this, you know, at 14, you should probably know how the world works. And so get ready to show your ass. Would you then say she's a great influencer? Would you then applaud her? Because she did the exact opposite. You don't need to do this. You can actually give quality information. Show them how to lift. You don't need to over-sexualize yourself in order to sell programs. She's trying to be a positive influence in the fitness industry, but you girls, you shit on her. When she's trying to do you a solid. Oh, men, they stare at me at the gym. Creepy men at the gym. Joey Swole has literally made a career on this. Women posting men who look at them for a quarter of a second. Oh my God, the creep. But then when this woman says, hey, you don't want to be sexualized in the gym? Hey, how about we don't do this? How about we don't do that? This is enough. I've had enough. Women, you need to do better. If you want to get the cookbooks, the training books, if you want to purchase any of the supplements, GLP Max to decrease your...
How about just being more modest? Huh? How about just wearing shorts, regular shorts? You can't do that? What is with these younger girls and so-called women in their 30s, I guess some in their 40s to 20s, and even the teens? Why can't you wear regular fucking shorts? How hard is it? It's ridiculous. You're coming in showing your damn midriffs and shit. You know exactly what you're doing. If you're doing your damn bent rows, your dumbbell bent rows with your damn ass out like this, right? Right? Nothing modest about you all. And it's people, well, we have a lot of fatigues. We're fatigued with a lot of shit that's been going on in our culture. And this is yet another one. The sexual influencer, so-called fitness influencer, but yet it's really pushing sexuality influencers. Fatigue. Knock it the fuck off. Get some modesty. Get some respect for yourself. All right? And others. We're sick of it. And then you have the audacity to get pissed off at guys if they even glance your way. Fact that noise. We see you and we're sick of this crap. All right? It's time to change this toxic culture.